Brother Maynard!
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna tune it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, oh. Gonna tune it out till it get no more. Let's get this thing ticking like a disco ball. This is the last one and I'm gonna see it go. I am not afraid.
It's Tuesday, everybody.
Yay, Tuesday! Live on the radio.
You all should know what that means by now.
You should, and if you don't, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're not paying attention.
Or you're new, and in that case, we forgive you.
Well, yes. If you are new, we do forgive you.
We do forgive, at least this time. After this, everybody gets one.
One.
Everybody gets one.
One free pass.
And after that,
It's lights out for you.
it is lights out.
Lights
Guys,
out.
Defenders Live, DOAEshow.com is where you
That's
can
true.
find us. Go check out the store. You can check out the archives, all the cool things going on over there. Also go to mojo50.com.
Yes.
Great
All
places.
of those things.
Oh, close that down. Oh, that's messing with me. With so many things going on. Let's see. You can find us at all of the social medias at DOAE Show.
Is that a DOA show?
At DOAE Show. That
That's
would be on virtually all the social medias, but we primarily hang out at the Facebooks, the Twitters, and the MeWe's.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. Again, at DOAE Show. Use the hashtag #ArmYourselves.
Arm yourselves.
That way we know where we can find you.
That's
and
right.
Wasn't fast enough. Sorry.
Oh,
Do
well.
it one more time.
Well, no, what do you,
One more time. I know we didn't. There we go. See, nothing but the epitome of professionalism.
Nothing
here.
but the finest.
Nothing but the finest. And speaking of the finest, it is Tuesday.
It is
And we
Tuesday.
all know what Tuesday means.
Yes, it does.
Are you ready for a miracle?
Yeah.
That means the one and the only.
The woman, the myth, the legend.
Kari Malinek is with us.
Yes.
Yes.
Is my mic on?
With your mic on. Turn the mic on.
She's sitting there.
Once again, the finest.
Yes.
It's really a myth.
More than a legend, it is a myth indeed.
It is indeed.
Kari Malinek, how's it going tonight for you?
It's going pretty good. Yeah, doing pretty okay. I went to the gym and
Sounds like you're trying to convince yourself.
That's what it sounds
Kind
like. I was
of.
going to say.
Yeah, it's
no, actually, it was
good.
beautiful. There was a beautiful sunset when I was picking my daughter up from softball practice, and it's still hot in the day here, but I can tell we're in fall because in the nighttime we're not sweating when we step outside necessarily.
Well, see, the nighttime is the right time.
Yes. Trying
Just
to think
gonna-
of what comes next.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
The moment's passed. The moment's passed.
How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
Any more exciting? And we'd need cake.
Oh, I would love some cake.
Oh, cake sounds really good.
It is. You know what's bad is I have to explain that analogy to people or that saying to people.
Okay.
I hate that.
When you have to explain something. Look, if you ever have to explain a joke, it's not a joke
It's
anymore.
not funny. at
It's
that
not funny.
point.
It's no longer funny. So
You know, and why? Never mind.
We were watching Finding Nemo. That is a movie that just stands the test of time. But we were watching Finding Nemo last night, and I love that part where Marlin is trying to tell a joke, and everyone, "Oh, you're a clownfish. You got to be funny. Tell us a joke." And he just can't tell a joke. And,
he can't.
Oh, it's
No.
not very funny for a clownfish.
Well, he is a clownfish, but he is no clown.
Tears
Yes.
of a clown.
Tears of a clown.
Tears of a clown.
He spent too long searching.
Oh,
So,
knew it
speaking
was
of people
coming.
who spent a very long time searching,
God.
specifically for themselves,
ugh.
and
This is vomitous.
yeah, it really is. Apparently, a Baptist church out there in Ohio spent a very long time searching. wanting.
What were they searching for?
They were searching and wanting and waiting for the perfect pastor. Just
I can't take you anywhere.
I know. The perfect pastor, as it would.
The perfect pastor.
The perfect pastor for them.
That's the caveat.
Qualifiers.
For
There's
them.
qualifiers all over this thing.
There's caveats.
There's so many
all over.
qualifiers.
Hope you have the little booties on your shoes because you're
That's
going to be
right.
stepping in a lot of caveats.
That's true.
Okay. I like that word. I don't know why.
I don't
It's
know.
like the
That's
fifth
fine.
time I
Caveat's a
said-
great word.
It
Yeah.
is. It rolls right off the tongue.
It does.
It really does.
A Baptist church in Ohio has welcomed a transgendered pastor to come and lead its flock.
Yay.
So,
Erica Saunders.
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So basically, there is a human being
Yes.
who is convinced that they are not who they were created to be.
Right.
So they
I think
went
you may be using the wrong pronoun here.
probably.
I don't know that it's a they.
It might not be a they. You
May
don't-
it be she.
You might be. I don't know. You're right. There was no definition in it. Thank you, Kari. I was not. I
Mhm.
don't want to
I
get
just
in-
want to make sure that we are very sensitive
Sure.
to the subject and to what is happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. Sensitive
I
is the middle
always
name.
want to be
This one is
PC.
very
Absolutely.
sensitive.
So, but still, going back to it. So this is an individual who
Touchy
is
topic.
exactly who is convinced that the outward body does not match the inward spirit, as it were, and so therefore must change that.
Right. Instead of changing their mind.
But then is going to lead.
But wait,
but
there's
wait,
more.
Is going to lead, not only study, but lead people in the belief of the creator of that very individual who doesn't do wrong.
Yeah. Right. Well, so Erica Saunders, who is one of
I feel
just
like I need a whiteboard for the
Can I
confusion
just,
level.
when you were talking, Dylan, I really, you said, the outward doesn't, and
And the
it doesn't match
inward
the
and-
in, and I just thought, well, now it does, because he went from an outie to an innie. So,
Oh,
very well
done.
played.
But
well
you're right.
played.
I wasn't I hadn't got that far yet.
Are we corrupting the pastor? Or
We
is
have.
no, I
have
try to
Look,
rein it in usually.
Look, when she's fully corrupted when she carries a bell to a sermon.
Oh my gosh. Every time
Please,
when,
Lord.
when I used to work with Brad on a near daily basis, there were so many times where I would say something and we didn't have a bell that we carried around with us.
You just went bell.
But-
you said bell.
Huh?
Just said ding.
Ding.
No,
Bell.
his whole thing, I would say something and he'd just look at me and go, Pastor. So I started saying, layman.
Ah, good
Nice.
job. Well
Yeah.
done.
Nice.
Very well
Anyway,
done.
So,
So this one
There's a church.
Yeah, church with the first transgender pastor, Erica Saunders, serving their denomination. They were officially ordained into the ministry in July of this year before starting Zim's tenure as pastor
Well
Peace
played.
Community Church
I
in Oberlin, Ohio.
I still have a problem with this because how is it that you are going to, not only worship, but lead people in the worship and of a creator that you are standing there and blatantly saying didn't it messed up with you?
Dylan, I think you're looking at this the wrong way. Okay.
Do I need to have
Carrie,
an in
Carrie,
and
back
out
me
on
up. Carrie, back me up on this one, okay? This church spent a long time looking.
Yes, they had 16 candidates. I need to tell you because I just found this out.
This was the
I just
Democratic
looked this up.
debates of pastors.
She went to school at Wake Forest University School of Divinity.
Ooh. He?
Well, first year turning into she, I
Jim?
guess.
Zer?
Jim. It does not say
They.
in her professional profile. I am not seeing.
It was the Wake Forest School of Divinity. Okay. That makes sense because Wake Forest University doesn't actually have a real School of Divinity. It's just a subsection. That's why she didn't get kicked out.
Well, as I say,
Gotcha.
that's because again, for those that little history lesson here in North Carolina. The Wake Forest University used to sit where now Southeastern Baptist Seminary sits.
Yes.
Wake Forest University then moved from Wake Forest, the town of Wake Forest, to the other side
Winston-Salem.
of Winston-Salem. Exactly.
Which is about 2 hours away.
Why, we have no idea.
Actually, we do.
Well, no, we know why it moved, but I mean, because it grew and because of,
That wasn't it.
I was told it was growth and
No, it wasn't just growth.
no, what was it?
It was actually the pastorate, because the churches are always there.
Yeah.
The pastorate had a problem with the demon deacons.
Oh, that's right. I remember hearing that because that was the team's logo.
The school's church, the deacons at the
Yeah.
church had a problem with the college name of their
Which were the-
team, which
the
was the
Demon
Demon
Deacons.
Deacons. And so they were like, no. You
So they
cannot
moved.
have the Demon Deacons. And they were like, well, you know what? Not only are we going to keep the Demon Deacons, but we're going to keep Wake Forest University, and we're going to move because
Poo-poo on you.
our contract is up for this area.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they moved to the other side of Winston-Salem, and it's gone to hell
Yeah.
from there because
For
it's
them.
a very short drive to Charlotte from there, and
Yeah. And
the
that's terrible.
corruption has hit
Yep.
horribly.
It's very
and
bad. No good, very bad things.
No good, very bad things. But
Yes.
anyway, so yeah.
Little history
Yep.
lesson there.
No, it's good.
So Wake Forest University's Divinity School, which is once again, that's why she never got kicked out, because
Yeah.
or them zim
It.
never got
Why
kicked
can't we go back to it?
Technically, that's for an item, and I don't want to
Well,
do that to somebody.
technically, they is for plural, but
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
did I want to use
and
it now?
Well,
them is not actually
I
a
think-
word.
No, I'm gonna
I
use that.
think you're getting
Technically.
ahead of the stories
Yeah,
here.
you're-
I
Oh,
think
sorry,
you're getting
sorry,
ahead
sorry.
of us here.
I'm gonna back it up, and you go ahead. And,
You're getting way ahead. You're 2 stories ahead of us already. All right.
Yep. So sorry.
Anyway, they broke it down from 16 to 2 candidates. And I'll tell you what.
That's
And I quote, both candidates were very strong, but Erica stood out as a candidate with unique strength. The Pastoral Search Committee said of Saunders, searching, according to the Baptist News Global, and I quote, bright, compassionate, faith-filled, and spirit-led, with a loving presence.
There's no way they're spirit led. I'm sorry.
She showed as
No.
much interest in each of us as we did in her. At the end of our time together on Sunday, when we formed a circle and said a departing prayer, I think we felt, and she felt, a sense of calling to our church.
No, that was just gas there, Pumpkin. That's all that was. Your stomach was empty. It was time to go eat lunch. That was not a sense of calling to the church. There was no spirit led. There's nothing. God was as far from that place as actually humanly possible.
You were really wanting Chick-fil-A, but all that was open was
Freddy's
Freddy's and Zaxby's.
and Zaxby's.
That's what that was.
Zaxby's.
Is it good? Because I don't know.
Oh, that's right. You can't have chicken. I keep forgetting
You
that.
can't have chicken
I'm allergic.
to chicken.
Oh, look,
Dude, I am allergic to a lot, honestly.
this is such a sidebar. When it comes to Steven and food, most people say, well, what are you allergic to? And you have a list of what you're allergic to. Steven has a list of what he can eat.
It's basically that
He
way.
doesn't get his list of allergic to was actually so long he can only go, well, I can have blank.
It's well, let me ask you a question. Do you have beef, pork, or fish? And if the answer is yes to one of those, I'm good.
But you can't have.
Unless you cook it with the chickens.
Well, yeah, but there's also certain things that go with the meats
Yeah.
that you can't have.
This
lot
isn't
of
What
an
are
Arby's
you
commercial.
allergic to in chicken? I'm just trying to figure that
I don't know.
out.
It's
Are you
either-
allergic to eggs too?
No.
So you can have eggs, but no chicken broth,
So
no.
Right.
his body is okay with chicken abortion, but not with the slaughter of adult chickens. Okay.
That's correct. They're unfertilized, man.
They are unfertilized.
It's
So-
technically it's a chicken period. I mean,
It is, which is why it tastes so funny when you do it sunny side up.
Ew. Okay, so
I'm really
we
gonna
need
mess
to
up
move
your
a little
breakfast,
past
aren't
this.
you?
So hold on a second here. I'm kind of stuck on this allergy thing because I always think that we're an interesting family to go out with because Ezra has allergies. So our son has allergies and I have allergies.
Uh-huh.
And so between the two of us, we're really fun to go out with. But it sounds like you may be even more fun.
Oh yeah. So I've got chicken, shellfish. I've got fresh fruits. I've got any flowering fruit I cannot eat.
Wow.
I basically can't do any legume nowadays.
Yeah.
And my wife tries to stay away from the gluten. My second oldest child, she should be gluten free.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm not even done with the list. Honestly, I'm
We
shortening it. We don't have time for all
the
this.
list. It's a
Yeah, no, I
long
get it.
list.
We don't have time for all that. But yeah, that's So I stay at home most of the time, and I make my food.
He lives vicariously through me because I eat everything.
everything.
You eat
And
everything.
I used to eat everything,
Yeah.
and
then
it's
one
every
day-
8 years or so I lose something I can eat.
Ugh.
So basically, you're saying it by the time you hit like 80 or 90, you're gonna
I'm
be
not
able
going to be able to eat anything.
You're gonna have like one thing that you're gonna be able to have, and that's it.
You know,
Yeah,
back to
Pass me
my
those
grandmother-in-law
potatoes.
calls it pablum,
Oh,
the
what?
baby pablum.
Wow.
I'll just be like 90 years old and pass me those boiled potatoes, please.
Oh wait, Grandpa, you can't have boiled potatoes.
Dang it!
Here's an oak leaf. Enjoy.
Oh,
I'm tired of oak leaves.
Here's some gravel and some bark.
Yeah,
good stuff.
gravel and
crawl.
bark and
Be
all
like
the
that chicken
rest.
that you can't eat.
Just like the chicken, I can't eat. And you know what? Of all the foods that I don't eat, there are many foods that I love to eat, and I like to actually grill them out if I can.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm. And
I like
when I
to
do
grill.
that, one of the best things that you can do though is you can keep them cold by putting in them cat coolers.
It's a great plan.
That was a long way to the well.
Yeah, well, you
No,
know
I saw
what?
you. I saw where you were going. I
She
thought that
knew
was
it,
good.
No,
and
I-
you knew it.
No,
it
I
just
knew
didn't
it.
matter.
It's
We
just-
had to go somewhere.
We did, and we're going on a road trip
Yeah, that's right. Just like Vika Slug.
in our favorite rocket ship.
That's right. Running through the skies.
Little
Einstein.
Einstein.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hey,
Oh
she's
yeah,
got
I
that
knew
one.
as soon as, I knew it a while ago when you started.
I know. Look, cat coolers are amazing. They're rugged, super rugged. It takes pretty much a dump truck running over them to break them. Keep your ice cold for up to 7 days. Made in the United States, fully customizable, and they come in many, many, many colors.
How many colors is there?
Well,
exactly?
currently 5, and they have a bunch more coming up.
But wait, there's more.
There is more. Did I tell you that they were rugged?
You did. You've
They-
said that like 4 times already. Just this commercial.
They
only.
kind
I
of
think
do
they-
that. They do that on purpose.
Hey, Steven, are they rugged?
They are. They do that
Okay.
on purpose. You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because they have a lifetime warranty and they don't want to fix it.
No, I believe it. I believe it.
If you somehow, some way, figure a way to actually break one of these things, they will replace it for you.
So what I'm getting from this is they're rugged.
They are.
Okay.
Very.
Good deal.
Tell
Extremely
us more
rugged.
about the ruggedness.
Yes, I heard they're rugged.
Pretty rugged. So rugged, their 5 o'clock shadow never leaves them.
Oh, good.
Cool.
That's rugged.
Incredibly rugged.
That's like the Bounty Man rugged.
Right.
Yes.
So I heard they're rugged.
They are. Go to
Okay.
catcoolers.com. catcoolers.com. You can use the promo code Steven, STEVEN, the most unrugged man that you'll ever know. STEVEN is the promo code to get you 10% off on your cat cooler today.
Steven is a real life Benjamin Button.
I grow younger.
Never
every day.
settled
Yes.
slug. I thought being allergic to nutmeg was bad.
Nutmeg?
Yeah. she's
Oh, that
allergic.
would be sad.
Yeah, because that's a lot of holiday food you can't have.
I like nutmeg. I have a friend who's allergic to cinnamon. That would also be very sad
That would
to me.
that would
Yeah, that
suck.
would be
That'd
upsetting,
terrible.
too.
Not be good at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I did on
At
purpose. Yes.
all. So yay, no more transgendered pastor.
No. You don't want to keep on.
Do we want to do this?
You don't
anymore?
want to keep on going through that. I mean, that's.
I mean, we can.
could.
It's a mockery, is what it is. You cannot.
trebuchet mockery.
Trebuchet. Yeah. I tried breaking that down today, and I don't know what all the pieces are.
Oh,
I know what most of them are. I don't know what all of them are, and we're gonna have to discuss that off air later. But no, it's a.
huh?
it's a farce.
Yes.
To sit there
It is.
and to say, oh, I'm going to worship this great God. Let me tell you about this great God who does nothing wrong. He's all powerful. But when creating me, something got messed up somewhere, and I had to change to who I really am because my outward didn't match my inwards, and now I have an innie and an outie. And thank you, Kari.
Well, Kari, before we go forward with that, you were saying that Erica has three things, three areas in that they're really proud of. And what were those 3 areas?
Yes, hold on. I gotta find where I put that. Well, that's okay. That's good. Let me think.
3
here. Let me
areas
see.
in which that they are.
It
Very,
was.
very
It was her passions include preaching, pastoral care, the study of Christian origins.
okay. 4.
And then it was also the LGBTQ rights. Although on her page it says she's also passionate about lame puns.
Oh, well,
So
you know what? All that stuff I said about her before, I've completely changed my mind.
You like the lame puns?
The puns.
You
It
can
had
take
the-
the dadness out of her, but she still has the dad joke gene.
Well.
You can take the dad out of the girl, but you can't take the girl out of the dad. Is
Oh
that
no!
what you're trying to say?
No, that's not. That is an unbell. I don't know what the
No.
opposite of the bell is, but that's a no bell.
That's a no-no.
No.
That's a
No. We are not going there.
the total opposite of bell.
Lord, no.
Dylan's gonna
That's
be
a leb.
This is. We get an email later.
I think you might get an email from HR later.
Whoopsie. Just saying.
Dylan, you can't say things like you can't take the dad out of the girl.
The frustrating thing about it is that there is one thing to say that you have struggles.
Yes.
And that you I mean, we all struggle with sin. That's part of
I got
being a
struggles.
human and being, having a sinful nature.
There is. Yes.
But to say that my passion is, combing through the Word of God and learning, nowhere does the Word support this
No.
at
correct.
all.
No. And
At
go,
all.
touching what you were saying, we had there's actually it's now Stephen's church. There's a pastor there who was homosexual.
Once homosexual.
Once homosexual. And that's in
His entire purpose now in life is to teach people that homosexuality was a choice.
yeah. Oh yeah, and he leads with that whole thing. And I mean, and you could he's to this day
He's married. He has a son.
The funny part is
He's a hairdresser?
He's a hairdresser. But I mean,
So his wife always looks snazzy.
She does.
Fabulous. But
She does.
and he's the sweetest guy. He's the most caring guy, the biggest heart you ever met. But he does that. He goes, you know what? It is a struggle. It is a sin,
right.
and it was a choice.
And yes, his personality is still flamboyant.
Right.
But that's just
him.
That's just him.
Right.
Like
If he wasn't flamboyant,
I wouldn't like him.
I wouldn't like him either, honestly.
I really couldn't. Like
He's a really cool guy, really nice guy to be around. And he's very knowledgeable in Christ and in the Bible and in teachings and in doctrine.
and a hell of a singer too.
He
can sing. I think it's because he gets into it.
He gets way too far into it.
He will get.
He gets deep.
When he does a song, he starts doing a worship song, even just on his own time. Like 2 bars in, it's like hands in the air and dancing. He's like in it,
Full it.
Yeah.
and it's like aw. But yeah, you take the flamboyancy and everything out of him, and that's like taking pumpkin out of the pie. It's not a.
It wouldn't be the same.
It's just crust.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, he leads with that. And that is what you do as a pastor with struggles, like you're saying. You don't turn around, go through the surgery, and then go, well, I'm gonna do my thing. It doesn't work that way.
No, you can't. You can't be a pastor and also
Because every
go through
one
and
of
be this way.
Yeah, because every one of the people in that flock are being lied to.
Yep.
Every one of
Yes.
them are in the front seat on the fast track to hell. I'm sorry. Tell me I'm wrong.
If you accept it, yeah.
You're going the wrong way, and you're following a liar.
The music always cuts in at the wrong time.
The funny thing is, it always cuts in too soon,
It does.
but it's actually right on time. Anyway, we'll be right back right after this commercial break. Peekapool over there on the Twitters.
Good people.
Did I just hear Kari award Dylan the Nobel Prize?
Yes.
That's a good job. That's a good job. Well done. Well done, buddy.
Just saying. That's oof.
You get a retweet from that one. I'll retweet that. From both accounts.
Same.
Good job.
That was good.
Oh gosh. Oh, now I've got 3 commercials to plug.
Yeah, you do. You're gonna burn through one.
I gotta
as soon as
burn
we
through one immediately. We
keep
hit
it short.
Hit the brake.
Hit the brakes. It keeps it short.
Yeah, boy. Oh, hurting myself.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, my
My
ragtime
ragtime
gal.
Do 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 do.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
You shush.
Michael Ruff mentioned us in the comments.
Oh, I thank you, Michael Ruff.
What did he say though? I can't see. Oh, he just said hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. That's all, buddy. Okay, that's cool. Just hi. Like, you could do so much better.
Is this part on something?
Yes, technically.
Technically, we're still
Oh.
on like Facebook Live.
We're
and
on
stuff.
Facebook. I mean,
Oh,
people
okay,
are watching.
So
The
that's
radio
good to know.
show is on.
We've got
commercial.
like 20 more seconds before we go back to the radio.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, this is always on live. It's just we're just randomly talking in between, and people can.
I
see it if they
gotcha.
want to.
Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes.
Very cool.
All right, we're coming back here.
Okay.
Wow.
Defenders Live, we're back.
Wow.
Yeah,
He doesn't have to. He just
does. That's his personality.
It's not.
Kevin, that's just his personality, man.
Shame. No, I was kidding.
No, it's true though.
It is true. No, it's just we're saying he gets into it when
He really does.
When he gets into it, I mean, he really. It's not just a singing a song. It's like
It comes from the depths,
yeah.
man.
The man will tell you when he does a worship song, he actually envisions himself standing literally at the throne of God and worshiping to him directly.
Yes.
And so he
every
does
time
it
that he
in
does
that
it, yeah.
way. Yes. So,
Every time he does it, he's
Wow.
just like
Yeah, yeah.
full
Yeah.
on, full body,
Very
full
intense.
voice.
Yes.
Extremely intense.
Mhm.
And it's okay.
it's awesome.
It's him. That's how he does it.
Love that man to death.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Because he's amazing.
He is.
And speaking of amazing, Patriot Mobile
That's
is an amazing
too.
company.
That's what I hear.
They are. Not only do they give me great service, but they give thousands and thousands of Americans wonderful mobile service. You thought I was going to have to... he had his hand on the bell. He was waiting.
I'm actually
He was
I'm a little bit disappointed. I was like, I got it.
As well as providing well-needed funds for conservative causes.
But wait, there's more.
If you'd like to be a person to gain the services of set Patriot Mobile, as well as support, I don't know, your freedom of speech, your right to bear arms, your right to life, protecting our borders, families as well, go check them out today. Go to patriotmobile.com/mojo50. That's patriotmobile.com/mojo50. Or you can call them at 1-877-367-7524. That's 1-877-367-7524. Tell them Mojo sent you. They have a plan right now where you can get, for only $10 a month, a buy one, get one on the Moto Z3 Play. It's a buy one, get one deal on a Moto Z3 Play for $10 a month with unlimited plans starting as low as $25 a month for talk and text. Why wait?
Why wait?
Check them out today. Support your stuff. Support the Constitution. Support this company. patriotmobile.com/mojo50 or 1-877-367-7524.
That's true.
It is true. So, this is kind of...
This is so stupid.
Like we said, you were jumping the gun a little bit earlier.
So the dictionary.
Merriam-Webster's dictionary
They've been busy adding words.
They like to add words.
They're all about words. That's kind of their gig.
Mm-hmm. All about
Kinda.
them
They have
words.
cornered the market on the whole word thing. So they've added a new definition for.
They're really big on the wordplay.
They are. They really are. They like to play with something.
Mm-hmm.
Gender non-binary
Pronoun?
pronoun
Okay.
as now officially, according to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, is officially now they.
They. So
Merriam-Webster
yeah. Uh-huh.
added a new definition to the word they
Okay.
in its most recent group of updates, reflecting the word's increased usage among people who identify as gender non-binary, which is also someone who doesn't identify as either male or female.
Uh-huh.
So
So
before going on,
they who?
they it's them because.
But who are they?
Who are they? Well, we don't know. That's the thing I was going to say is
Are they them?
they might be them, but they are not a he or a she.
So you're saying that
those-
meaning those people,
Yes,
they
they.
is actually this person.
Yes, as in an individual.
Singular.
Yes.
Even though it's plural.
Yes.
So they and them
Mm-hmm.
is now this and that.
Yes. No, according to the
No.
dictionary, it's they. It is
So
officially.
this and that is now they and they
Yes.
or them?
No, this and that would still be this and that, right? And these and those because
Depends on who's standing there.
It really does.
Are they in the room with you when the time? I mean,
poor children who are trying to learn the English language.
Dude, poor
They're
children
going to
who
be screwed on every single SAT
yeah,
or ACT.
you know,
Pronouns mean nothing now.
plural pronoun they.
they like you know who else uses they?
Who?
Schizophrenics.
True.
Schizophrenics
we,
use they. Yeah, they do a lot of we's. A lot of we's and a lot of they's. A lot of multiples in there, and I'm going to argue that I'm not a doctor, but I did sleep at a Holiday Inn. The commonality between the they of the gender, the non-binary gender
Non-conformist.
deforming whatever the
Uh-huh.
blankety blank that is, and schizophrenic is both of them are mental disorders.
Actually, not
Yeah.
only are they mental disorders, but they're mental disorders that affect how they see themselves.
Yes.
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 Yes, they are personality disorders.
Ding.
Hmm.
So,
So,
yay, dictionary.
yay they.
So I have a question. In
Yeah.
all seriousness, well,
yeah,
I mean,
yes.
Do you forget who
to
you're
what
talking to?
extent seriousness can be had with this stupidity, but
yes, Kari
um,
Malinak. You have a question. Uh-huh. Yes.
thanks. So how do he, him, his, she, her, hers? I get how they would be able to talk about themselves in first person
Uh-huh.
or have someone speak in second person,
Mhm.
but with the they, the them,
Mm-hmm.
does that person want to be referred to? Like if I was talking to Dylan and he decided he's a they,
Right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
would I say, "Hey Dylan, how are yous guys?"
So now
And he
she's-
would say, "We're fine."
That depends on where you are in the world.
I was gonna say that sounds like you might be from Canada
You can be either from Canada or the northeast.
or yeah, like
maybe.
New York.
Use
Or you
guys.
all.
Use guys.
But
How
well,
are
yeah,
y'all?
yeah.
How
Or
y'all doing?
y'all,
Well,
or you guys.
See, in the
But
South,
would it
they've already
be
got
like-
that fixed. They've already got that
What?
fixed in the South. Y'all is
Yes.
is both singular and plural.
Well, all y'all is plural.
But if you just say, "Hey, how y'all doing?" and you're only talking to one person, it
Yeah.
still works.
Yes.
yeah.
So I'm just wondering, do they pluralize their
Then
pronoun in the first person and second person?
It's use. It's the second person is use, right?
This is like trying to help my 10-year-old with Common Core math. Only now we're doing it in English. And this
It's
is,
now English.
Yes.
And he,
this
and
is,
I was
oh my
great at
gosh, you're right.
English.
This is Common Core
Common Core
English language.
yes,
It
So-
makes no sense at all.
Remember, the AI sucks at math.
I was an English major, so I kind of have this nailed down. Or I did, not
He
anymore.
thought he did. He thought he did.
Programming has to be redone, apparently.
Yeah, well, please don't.
I
No,
just
I'm
I
not
don't
going to.
understand that the whole.
What?
Yeah.
There are ways.
Very
There are
disturbing.
ways. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Forget the fact that people who are gender non-binary
Sure.
are just bat's not crazy. Let's forget that little tidbit of information for just a moment, and let's just go on a limb and just say, okay, fine, that's how it is. Why would you go with a multiple, like a plural version of a word, of a group? Why can't you just stick with the I's, the me's, you? You know what I mean?
Well,
It as you know.
Yes-ish. I actually might understand how the they got into play, because if you think about one of the very first kind of editing, especially if you're an English person, one of the first corrections you make in editing is where someone is writing a formal paper or something. You would say his or her opinion, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But in
Their
speech,
opinion.
in a regular speech, we often say they believe this, but it's talking about a singular person. And I
Yeah.
cannot come up with an actual sentence for the life of me.
That's okay. That's what live radio does to everybody.
Yeah.
But do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he walked in the door and he said this, but I don't think they actually believe that.
Yeah.
I'm talking
That's
about
kind
one person.
well,
Well-
when you say it that way, that is actually more like the fourth person
Yeah.
perspective.
That's fourth
You know,
person.
Right.
you have your first person and your second person that's yous, and then third person, which he, and then you have they, and that's like you're talking to somebody about somebody else
in first person, in the fourth person.
in first person in the third
Right.
person. So they over there,
Right.
I don't think they actually believe what they're talking about.
I think
But it's actually he or she.
I think I really like in
one.
thinking about this. The reason I think they went with they as a whole is because it isn't because they're trying to be non-binary. Well, that you're not going to be.
It.
You're not. Well, I'm saying, but you're not going to be part of the two. How many genders are there? What are we up to? 280,000 now, or
Something
junk
stupid.
like that.
It's something stupid.
There's always there's tons of them. So
Can-
the they it covers multiple. So you can sit there and you don't have to be just non-gender binary. It
Well,
fits for all of them.
Can I take a second and just?
Are
can
we
I-
gonna have a?
No, well, I just need a. I need this.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair,
To be fair.
gender is a social construct. Sex is what you're born with.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
That's right.
Okay. I just dated myself.
Your sex is what you're born with. Gender is actually a preconceived social construct. This is proven because the reason why the word gender was even brought into the language of sexuality was because of a psychiatrist who decided that he was going to take twins, one of which who accidentally had his snipped off a little bit too far and forced that one to be a girl. For 18 years, and then that one committed suicide because the torture that ensued.
Yeah, it's kind of weird when you try to force something to live against the grain,
Right.
isn't it?
And so that guy's idea was, well, we're going to change the gendering of this. We're not going to change the sex. We're going to change the gendering, the social idea, the social construct of gender.
Look, you can't change your hardwiring, like your deep
Well, that's
down.
that's
hardwiring.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
We're trying to use words to change hardwiring.
Yeah, and that doesn't work that way.
Look, software cannot change your hardware.
Ding. You know, it
Talk
reminds
to the AI about that.
reminds me of Fredo. I'm just saying.
It does.
I can handle things. I'm smart.
Yeah.
Not like everybody says.
No.
Like dumb. I'm smart and I want respect.
Right?
Right.
Right. Poor Kari.
I don't know that one.
It's Fredo.
That's the Godfather.
I hear Fredo and I just think it's
It's-
just so offensive.
So
Chris
God
Cuomo.
exactly. Well, first the Godfather.
Okay.
Fredo is the older brother
Okay.
who is an idiot, a complete moron. Okay.
Okay.
A buffoon, as it were.
A buffoon, as it were. And this was him talking to his younger brother, trying to tell him that he can run things, that he doesn't need his little brother to look out for him his entire life.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And that was him. That was the escalation point of, I'm smart enough.
Not like everybody thinks. Not
Not
dumb.
dumb.
I want respect. It's just, it makes for a great sounder.
It is
Yes,
so
it
good.
does.
It fits in
It's
everything.
very funny.
Fits in everywhere. Speaking of fitting in everywhere, Combat Flip Flops are an amazing company. What?
That's true.
It is true. They're an
It is
amazing
true.
company. Not only do they build communities, but they set up their shop in war-torn areas like Afghanistan. And they set up an entire community around the company that they're building. They not only fund the women's education in there, but they create an entirely new understanding of how to live. And in that section and in that idea, they teach the next generation and the next generation and the next generation after that.
But wait, there's more.
You can actually be a part of this. You can join their quote-unquote unarmed forces. And it's really simple. All you got to do is go to their website. It's combatflipflops.com. Go to combatflipflops.com. And if it's your first time buying from them, you can use the promo code Defender25 and you can get 25% off of your first purchase. That's Defender25. Get you 25% off your first purchase over at combatflipflops.com. Join them today by supporting their cause. And
Are you sure them is the proper pronoun? to
yes.
be
Well,
using?
them is multiples, and there are multiples.
Okay. No.
We're good on this one.
Did we check? Have we checked the
This is
dictionary?
appropriate.
This is the appropriate use of them
Okay.
and they.
No. Okay. Just making sure.
Them, they is good.
I don't even know anymore. So confused. I need a blanket and go sit in a corner and beat my head against the wall.
I really don't want to see that.
So Whitney Houston's on tour.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yep.
Huh? Wait.
Yep.
Hold on.
The Whitney Houston tour is
Wait.
officially a go. I'm
Whitney-
reading this right here from the.
Is it officially a ghost?
A
go? No. Go.
Wait,
Good
go.
one.
Ah,
But no.
that's nice. Yeah.
A go from UrbanHollywood411.com.
Ooh.
Because I mean, where else would you go to get information on such things?
Urban Hollywood 411, of
I've-
course.
I
Visit that
spent
every day.
all day
day.
long. That's the first thing that pops up on Kari's computer.
That's
she,
right.
She goes and sits in her office. and,
night long. That's it.
All night. All night. Oh, you're not going to keep on going?
No, I was
No.
going to let you go.
The rule to do, you get like a line or two in and you kind of let it die because otherwise you can get trailed off the whole song and then before
I
the
know.
show's over.
That's a good one, though.
It is.
Yeah, so Whitney Houston is the tour is officially a go. There's a plans details were let out on September 17th, saying that there's a concert series that will be called An Evening with Whitney, the Whitney Houston tour.
Who's making money off of this? Her only child died.
Mm-hmm.
Is Bobby Brown making money off of this?
No. And I did
Can
omit one little
Can I
thing.
I just want to.
I did omit one little thing.
I just want to point this out. Can I point this out quickly?
Uh-huh.
Whitney Houston's been dead for 7 years.
Has it only been 7?
2012, February 11th, 2012,
Wow.
Beverly Hills, California.
So
Whitney Houston's been dead
okay.
for 7 years.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I see the Whitney
was there-
Houston
was there-
hologram tour. It's a hologram
Oh,
tour. I did I not mention that? I apologize.
just-
that was
There was.
That was an oversight on my part. I apologize.
Oh,
Yeah, the
what
Whitney
a
Houston
letdown.
hologram tour is officially a go. The Whitney Houston's estate and the base hologram announced the details on Tuesday, September 17th.
Who's
saying-
running the estate?
That's the who I don't know who it is at this point. It might be. I don't think it would be Bobby because they would have said it was Bobby.
You know what we really needed?
What's that?
We really needed a Whitney Houston screaming after Bobby Brown sounder. Yeah, that's what we needed. We needed that so bad. Oh, that would have been terrible.
That was a relationship, a marriage that everyone could see the demise and destruction of her coming from
Yeah.
100 years away.
Oh yeah, that one and the Tina Turner and Tina and Ike.
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 Ike. Yeah. Bless his heart. Ah. Yeah, no, I just thought it was funny because it just pops up. And is it? Would you go see a hologram concert of somebody that from?
Hold on. Stop. I don't know, AI. Would people come and see you if you happen to show up?
I would hope so, because otherwise it's gonna be really awkward come MojoCon. That's all I'm gonna say. April 2nd through the 5th, the AI will be in Dallas.
Is that what we're doing now? Is that what it is? April 2nd
I
through the 5th?
verified it with the
peoples?
powers that be.
The peoples?
Verified it the other day. Yep.
Oh, no.
Awesome.
That's going to be a weird
And
time.
if it works out the way I plan to, the AI will be there like the week prior. Not the week prior, but because that's Thursday, Friday,
week
Saturday,
of.
Sunday.
That
yeah,
week
I'll
of.
probably be in the Friday before
Cool.
and be for the whole week. Depends. It depends on what's going on and where everything's at. And
Kevin Hutchison over on the
Blah.
Facebook says, yes, she has been dead for 7 years, Stephen, but she looks better now than she ever did.
well, I don't know. I thought she was.
Wow, that's harsh.
I thought she was kind of pretty when she
I always
did.
thought
wanna,
she was really pretty.
Well, not always. When she did, what was the? I just want to dance.
Bodyguard.
I want to dance with somebody. That video.
Oh, yeah.
She was very. It was very the very first Beyonce. That's what she was there.
Well, she was fresh faced and
She was young and naive.
sweet and innocent. It's pre Bobby Brown or
Pre.
right at the beginning. I mean, that's the thing. Then
Then it all went to hell.
Quick,
Yes.
fast, and in a hurry.
Bobby Brown took over. And suddenly...
I wonder if I can find that.
No, don't do it right now, dude.
Oh, come on.
Stop it. Look, just like her career after Bobby Brown,
Oh,
maybe you should make sure that you're a little bit regular because you don't want to go into the commode. Maybe you should check out some Atron Teal. I know it's a crazy name.
Now how? No.
Look, I know it's crazy.
Is it?
I know it's a hard put. I know it's a hard push. Okay? This is a hard sell of a transition. But just hear me out here. Hear me out. Atron Teal is amazing. It's a blend of polyphenols that helps your gut bacteria fix itself. I mean, what do you want more in your system? You want more good gut bacteria, because if you don't have that gut bacteria, your entire body suffers. You can't think right. You don't have the energy that you need. You're not regular.
And then Wilford Brimley comes out and he holds your hand and you cry about it for about 20 minutes.
Right. And then you have to have the little what was it? The things that taste like orange juice, but it's actually
Metamucil.
Metamucil. You got to have the Metamucil in your water, and you have to add more fiber and everything else. Why go through all of that?
You don't want Wilford Brimley suddenly popping up in your house.
Because he's dead.
He's been dead for a long time. That would just
that
be
man's
weird.
been dead forever.
He just pops up behind your couch. He goes, "You need to be making sure you have your plenty of fiber."
He's been dead before he started doing the diabetes commercials.
I know. He was,
it's diabetes.
Diabetes.
they got the diabetes.
You don't want that. Instead, how about you get the great anti-aging effects, the extra energy that you need throughout the day, regularity in your life, and just overall feeling better by taking Atron Teal. Go to lovemytummy.com. It's lovemytummy.com/mojo, and you can get a 90-day supply, 3 months of this for $99. Normally, 1 month supply is $39.95. What that means for you is $20, same as downtown, right off the top. Check it out today. Make sure that your stuff goes where it's supposed to.
That's true.
lovemytummy.com/mojo. lovemytummy.com/mojo.
Wow, that was amazing. Just saying.
So, quick question about this Whitney Houston thing, though.
Yes, sure, please.
How much are the tickets?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say. It just says that everything's been announced and
The tour
Hold
will
on.
kick off early 2020 in the UK.
Pat Houston Pat Houston manages the state, whoever that is.
Okay,
Oh,
probably
wait, hold on.
Like a sister or
Let
a
me see. No,
Dad,
that's a
brother,
guy. That's a guy.
sister.
That's
That-
definitely a
Maybe.
guy.
an evening upcoming dates. Let's see. Oh, there's a few.
There's not. Yeah, there's not as many as I thought there would be.
No, I thought there was gonna be more than that.
like-
yeah, the
Well, holograms get
Well,
tired.
I was gonna say we would know of all people that
Yeah.
holograms. It's a
It's
big
very
thing.
difficult.
A lot of
Incredibly difficult.
foreign. Oh my good lord.
Liverpool, Manchester, Leeds,
all overseas.
Glasgow.
That's not surprising.
Because
'Cause-
no one here cares.
Nope.
Seriously.
No.
Yeah.
All anybody cares about over here is that they remember Bobby.
Tickets go on sale Monday or Thursday, the 19th.
How much are they?
It doesn't say.
There's no.
I want to know how much people are going to pay for this.
Oh, watch them get sold out. Dollars to donuts. These suckers are sold out.
Already somewhere.
Of course.
Like it just has a seating place.
But
I
that-
can't
that-
find it. I can't find it.
That goes back to what I was gonna say. Like I was trying to say earlier. Like like for somebody, and I'm not talking about me as AI. I'm talking about like a hologram for insert. Like I've always wanted to see the Beastie Boys, and then unfortunately,
Now
his
it's the
doodle-
Beastie old men.
That's the Beastie dude.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Beastie
no.
dudes.
Travis Barker's still around. Not Travis Barker.
Not
Sorry,
Travis Barker. That's
Barker's
Blink-182.
182.
And he's old too.
He's old too. But the one died, yeah, and I would like to have seen them. But would you go see a band like or a group or something like?
I don't
My
know.
dad would have loved to have seen Leonard Skinner.
I don't know. Rolling Stones is still around.
Yeah, but that's because
They're not holograms.
They're
Yeah.
I
real.
don't think.
They're zombies.
Real. They're
Their
real.
skin is paper thin, but I don't think that they're actually
They're zombies.
holograms.
Look,
They're
Keith
zombies.
Richards has taken so many drugs that he's going to outlast cockroaches at the end of the world.
That's true.
He's indestructible.
Yes.
Call me indestructible. Call me
Okay.
There was a question I
undesirable.
had with this hologram thing. Gosh darn it. I hate that when I have a thought and it just goes.
Yeah.
Atron Teal. Go to lovemytummy.com/mojo. Love my
Helps with the brain fog.
That's true.
It does. I don't know if I would go like I remember hearing about the hologram thing back with because they tested it out with Tupac.
They also did a Michael Jackson.
Oh, did they? I didn't see that.
They
one.
did an MJ.
Oh.
I knew
Oh,
they-
I know what I was going to say. So you were talking about these old men. The Beastie Boys are old man.
They are.
So yesterday I was with some teenage kids or teenage girls for the American Heritage Girls Troop.
Oh, cool.
And said, "Oh, yeah, my parents want to go to a concert, but I don't like old music." We said, "What concert?"
What old music?
Green Day.
Aw.
Oh,
It's
So-
true.
Not
It
old
is so
music.
true.
I
Look.
got upset. So they're the oldies station here.
Now plays
Yes.
Now plays Metallica and not Green Day,
Metallica,
Jam.
Pearl Jam, yeah.
9 Inch Nails.
Everything from
Those
the
are
90s.
oldies.
Everything from the 90s is now oldies.
oh.
Blink 182. Blink 182 is 90s.
Remember when Mix 101.5 was like, now from the 80s, 90s, and today?
Yeah, no longer. It's now the oldie. Oh, you know the other one they play, Bowling for, dig on it. Was it Bowling for Soup?
Bowling for Soup.
Bowling for Soup is not considered oldies too.
Oh, gosh.
Which is, it's just,
I don't feel old.
I don't either. Well, see, like,
What's going to make...
I can still do an amazing cartwheel. I roller skate.
I
I'm
can
learning
do...
how to ride the unicycle. I mean, I'm not old.
I can still do
but
a
I
front
like old
handspring. I
music
mean,
apparently.
I can do a
Can
cartwheel.
you really?
yeah.
That's awesome.
I can do a cartwheel.
He can do a cartwheel. I can do a cartwheel. I can do a
I
front
mean, I'm
handspring.
fat and it looked really funny, but I can still do it.
It has...
But I'm just saying, you think of old, and it's like, oh, look, it's the lady wearing a snowman sweater, not ironically, and they are,
It's June. Yeah.
It's June, and she's wearing a snowman sweater.
Yeah.
yes.
She's already decorating for Christmas. Isn't that sweet?
Oh, that's just precious right there.
She's got cats and she's canning in the middle of like September
Oh.
because
Yes.
you know you have to can because my grandmother told me you have to can early because it.
No. She won't be canning. She'll be doing something like if it's our generation, it won't be.
She'll be making like tumblers using her Cricut to etch out designs to put onto her a tumbler that she's gonna give away for Christmas.
Oh, that reminds
Jesus
me.
loves you.
Who won the giveaway last week?
Oh, Tech Roo.
Tech Roo one.
Yay! Oh, nice.
Yep.
Very
Tech-
happy for
so-
Tech Group.
Tech Roo called us. He won.
He's so proud of that.
He is so proud of that. Okay,
Well,
well,
he will be when he gets it.
yeah, exactly. Well, let's see here. We got some bell counts. Let's get them going.
Cool.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day. Today being Tuesday, September 17th. Today we had 6 missed innuendo bells, 122 actual bells, 2, oh my gosh, giving us an A for the day. Peace out and good night, y'all.
We got an A.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you. Look at that.
Appreciate you, Lep.
The entire
man.
body there. Great listens.
Yes.
Much more talented than we are.
Yes.
We are DOAE Show. You can go to doaeshow.com. She is Kari Melinek. That's at Kari Melinek on the Twitters. I think we got it all, didn't
It's
we?
about that time.
I think we did.
That was wonderful.
got it.
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it